All right, Classic Rock returns at 1. This is the Northwest Georgia Music Hour, brought to you by Stevens Music Company. And we enjoy hanging out with artists from around the area. And right now we've got some in here who've joined us before. Chris Sapp is here and Greg Moyer's here. Thanks for coming by, guys.
Yeah, no problem. We're happy to be here today.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Well, what have y'all been up to since last time we chatted?
Well, I've been up in New York going to grad school. And
NYU, he's being humble.
Oh,
yeah.
Sweet.
And Greg's been doing some video blogging and some entrepreneurial work.
That's right.
And, yeah.
So you home for the holidays then?
Yeah, home for the holidays, home for Christmas. Yeah,
That's
I know
right.
my family's really happy about that if they're out there listening. So.
Yeah. Well, what have you been doing up there?
I'm up there pursuing a master's degree in musical theater, voice performance.
Wow.
And I still do songwriting on the side, so I'm happy to be back and playing some of my own material.
Yeah, sounds awesome, man. That sounds like something you can enjoy working hard at.
Yeah, for sure.
You'll catch him on Broadway one of these days.
Nice. And tell us about what you've been up to, Greg.
Been doing video production work. Left the old 9 to 5. Feels really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then some music on the side here and there. And, yeah.
That's great,
been
man.
it.
Congratulations on that. And then we got Brad Beard in here, our enthusiast. How's it going, Brad?
Give us a soundbite, Bradley.
Good stuff, man. Can't wait for this.
He's the technical director of the today's performance, I guess.
Yes, indeed.
All right, well, what do you got in store for us?
We're going to start with some originals and see where we go from there. First one's called Midwest Fantasy.
Sweet.
You're a takeaway. At least that's what small talk tells me. Yeah, you stole away. Sent by some soulful surrender. And you found yourself out in the Midwest, entranced by the shadow of a wet past. The nature takes time and hides you from your busy mind. An empty living space. At least you fill it up on the weekends. You seem so lonely now. Bedroom doesn't do what it used to. You wake up earlier than usual for the paper and a cup of coffee. What is it like to lose yourself alone in words of misery? A candlestick. The night's getting longer and longer. Darkness is just ahead. But moonlight saves you from fear of leaving. It always makes you smile to see stars sit bright at their zenith. What is it like to witness alone the biggest mystery?
Wow. Fantastic stuff, y'all. I dig it. What's the name of that one?
That one's called Midwest Fantasy.
Right. Awesome. And that's an original?
Yeah, that's an original work by a band that we put together. Greg and I put together with a bassist that's actually in New York right now called Fine Lines.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. Fantastic, man. Well, what are some of the your favorite artists that got you inspired to write your own stuff?
Oh, man. One of my guilty pleasures is actually John Mayer.
Yeah.
And he's just the guy that got me into playing guitar to start with. And then as far as actual songwriting goes and like the lyrics, Jack Johnson's definitely an inspiration. And then some artists that are kind of off the wall. I really like a band called Tame Impala. The music writing in those bands is just really inspired me to go out off the wall for some crazy chords and crazy lyrics.
Cool, yeah. I like that. Awesome. Well, that was a great one, man. You can drop us another one if you like.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This next one's called See the Sun.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. wake up early every morning to see the sun rise above me, 'cause it reminds me of your love that I can never have, the love that I can't have, that I can never have. It's the love that I can't have. Hypnotize me, mesmerize me with your eyes. I was lonely, and it was only because you were never by my side. You were never by my side. You were never by my side. You were never by my side.
Man, these are great songs. Congratulations. I can see these going over real well.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is a band that's been, Fine Lines is a band that's been in the works for a couple of years now. And so we're in and out, but, trying to keep it together.
Yeah, right. Well, that's tough to do when everybody's got their own thing going on.
It's true.
Well, what about, is there an opportunity for our listeners to check out Fine Lines online?
Yeah, there's a few social media outlets. On Soundcloud.com, you can go to /Fine Lines Official. And then on Facebook, Fine Lines The Band.
Okay.
And then Fine Lines Band. And then on Instagram, you can check out some pictures of us at Fine Lines The Band.
Gotcha.
We like to keep it mixed up.
Yeah.
We don't really want people to find us that easily.
Yeah, well, people take names, and so you got to improvise on.
No,
social
you're right.
media.
You're right. I hear you, man. Well, I was wondering, Greg, if you could name us your favorite casserole of the season.
Here we go. Last time we talked vegetables, I believe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, no, it's got to be squash casserole for me.
Yeah, that is
great.
great.
Man, I'll tell you what. Had some over Thanksgiving, and I think my sister's actually going to make some for Christmas. So,
who made the Thanksgiving one?
My dad did, and I hate to out him on the radio, but
oh, ouch!
I'm just kidding. No, it was good. It was good.
Sure it was
a little
great.
salty, but it was good.
That's natural for Thanksgiving.
He's gonna hate me.
He's gonna be a little salty when he sees you next time.
Hey-o.
All right. How about you? Your favorite casserole for the holidays?
I'm a sweet tooth guy, so I have to say sweet potato casserole.
Yeah. Everybody loves that. I'm a less of a sweet tooth, so I'll get one dollop of that and then load up on the squash casserole.
Oh, yeah, nothing wrong with some good squash casserole, too, now.
Well, that's good. It's good to know a little bit about you guys. You want to do another one?
Yeah, this next one is called Mari. I found your lipstick on the collar of my white dress shirt. It could just be a sweat stain but the hope is that it's from a hug I gave you just as I was leaving from an after party where we happened to be dancing next to each other. Oh, we were dancing, and it was lovely. How can I call it love when all it is pure infatuation? Somebody told me once you can't find love, it finds you. I know it's true, I do, but I can't help my searching. I want to marry young, settle down, and start a little family. I know I have so much to do before I find a love that's true. A simple hi, hello, how are you, how's it going, how have you been? That's all I need from you to know if you and I are more than friends. It's hard enough having to hold my heart in just one hand. I leave the other empty just in case I might find love again. It isn't empty if it's full. Sometimes I feel like I'm the fool. Sometimes I feel like I'm the fool. You're tearing me apart in a good way. I wanna tell you how but now I can't go worse, I won't run you away. You never knew how it You're tearing me apart in a good way. But I can't find the words that won't run you away. Found that old dress shirt and wore it for an evening with another, in hopes that on a summer day I'd look you in the eyes and say that same old stain is washed away. That same old stain is washed away.
Man, this is great stuff, and I want to get Stu's comments on this, but I feel like some of this stuff kind of seems kind of timeless, like almost some, like I could feel like some Richie Havens and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just, but original.
Yes, very original,
Nice.
but
You can hear influences, but it's like it's a little different from everything I've heard.
yeah, that's great. And I was wondering about kind of like your routine up in when you're at school. I mean, I know obviously there's classes, but you said you've been doing some performing up there as well?
Yeah, I've been in a couple of shows since I've been there, and they're through the university, but we've had composers and playwrights come in and kind of workshop the shows. Since we're in the city that they're writing and working in, they can take time out of their day, hop on the subway, come over to campus and, say what's up and tell us kind of what we can and can't do to improve the style of the show and to really be true to what they wrote and composed.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, what's one of your favorite things about living up there that we might not think about?
There's this ongoing energy that exists in New York City that just keeps people alive. I mean, people say the city that never sleeps, and
Right.
It's absolutely true. Sometimes it's a little hectic, but most of the time it keeps you grinding. It keeps you working hard.
Takes some getting used to, I'm sure.
Yeah.
People call it the Big Apple. I don't know what that came from.
I actually really don't either.
Well,
kidding.
they say an apple a day, so maybe
That's right.
maybe that's the apple that you have to eat every day, and you can't even stop eating it because it's so huge.
Yeah, that sounds right. We're
And
going to go with that.
All day long eating an apple. All right. Well, Greg, what's one of your favorite Christmas specials on television?
Ooh, you know what? I like to animate the cartoon stuff, but, Heat Miser and the Gang, that brings me back. But as far as a movie goes, It's a Wonderful Life. We watch it every Christmas Eve. It's a tradition, and it's great. It's a fantastic film.
Let's swing this mic around and find out what Brad's favorite
Bradley.
is.
I mean, I gotta go Rudolph, man. It'd be wrong to say anything else.
Yeah, I hear you. That's a traditional man. Well, let's find out about his casserole while we're at it.
No casserole. Strictly a no casserole.
No
house.
casserole, guys.
No
Some
casserole
people,
house. It's all turkey.
some people just can't get behind that crust of not knowing what's underneath. All right, y'all want to do another one real quick?
Yeah, for sure.
Sweet. And it doesn't have to be real quick. Do it at your own pace.
Yeah.
Three times the speed, you think so?
Maybe not. This next one's called Why, and it's fairly new.
Sweet.
I have to go now. That's a good idea. She said this morning, I don't want to be alone. 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 I don't tend to take time quite this slow. Why don't you come over and say hello? Running around with rules that can't be so. Why don't you come over and say hello? Oh, 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 oh. Why'd you have to waste my time? Why'd you have to look behind? Why'd you have to blow my mind, knowing I would take my time? Why'd you have to waste my time? Why'd you have to look behind? Why'd you have to cross that line, knowing I would take my time? I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. I wanted your love, but I don't your love, but I don't your love, but I don't your love, but I don't. I want it, 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 I want it.
Man, I tell you, these are fantastic tunes. Y'all get these out there, and it's going to be a lot of ears smiling.
That's the first time I've heard that one.
Really? It actually is.
I heard it on the car ride over.
Yeah.
Greg, every time you're here, it's all so different every time. And the first time you joined us, we were listening to some of your original stuff, and
Yeah.
that was great. And then, but you do a lot of drumming.
Yeah, I do. Well, I try to. This Brad guy over here would say otherwise.
Yeah.
He's the real drummer of the group.
Oh, okay. We got multi-instrumentalists everywhere, huh?
That's right. Well, it's job security, you know.
That's right.
You got to be able to do everything.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, wait, who's can't come? I'll do that. All right, well, let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back in just a bit. And we got some more in store, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
This is one that actually dates back to about 6th grade, and with some
That was a couple of years ago for him.
with some friends and some collaboration. It's come a long way.
That's great.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. mountains and the ocean shore, we try to find the happiness that we had before. But first I wanna know if it's real or fake, and if this happiness will keep me in a happy place. And I do believe I found, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, oh, oh. La, 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 la. You think of me and then I think of you. Now what does all this thinking have to prove with what I'm looking for? With what I'm looking for. You think that this is just a game? I'll tell your pretty face that you're insane. 'Cause you must find the key to what you do believe. And I do believe I found, yeah.
6th grade, huh?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
He's lying.
That's great.
No, okay, that's an old one for Sabo here. Yeah.
So how far do y'all go back together?
2008 or 9.
That sounds about right.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
It feels like a lot longer.
Greg's actually the first person I ever played a live show with.
Really?
That's true.
Awesome. And when did you start writing songs?
I probably started writing, like I said, around 5th or 6th grade.
Around then?
Yeah. Around the time that I first had what I thought was an actual girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's usually when it starts happening.
Inspired?
That was the inspiration.
She was your first muse. Well, that's great. And I love that that you kept the songs from then in the repertoire and worked with them. And
yeah, I mean, I don't think anything written down needs to be omitted. I mean, it can always be built upon in a better way, maybe, so to speak. But if it's true to your heart, then, like, you got to use it.
I hear you, man. That's great. There's, it's always, you can always make it more up to date later on to fit your current needs, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, what would you like to see happen in 2017 with you guys'
Okay,
music?
I thought we were about to go a different
Real
different
metaphysical
direction.
over here. I'm glad we're not.
Yeah, no, we'll keep it simple.
Well,
Keep it light.
No, yeah. I mean, as far as this goes, I even though I moved to New York and the band kind of had to split up, I'm still trying to keep the writing productive and keep moving forward with it. The bass player actually that was with us in Athens, Georgia, where we kind of set up Fine Lines, he's actually in New York right now as well. And so if Greg ever makes a visit up, which I'm sure he will soon,
right,
we'll do a reunion show and we'll just keep throwing down until something happens.
Yeah, well, it's good to go work on your craft and then get back together later.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
All right. Well, we got, it's 12:50 on the clock here. We got 10 minutes. You're welcome to do some more.
Great, yeah.
Squeeze in 2 more if you want.
Yeah, this next one's called The Weekends, and it's not an oldie, but a goodie.
Pretty arrogant. All right.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. my time thinking about you in my bedroom. I spend more time thinking about you than I'm supposed to. It always makes me very glad, but it always makes me so sad to see you smiling like on the day when we first met. Why does every Sunday feel like Friday to me? Do I need to grow? Do I need to grow? Always sitting, waiting, wishing, wanting to be. But do I need to grow? Do I need to grow? Do I need to grow? I spend my time looking at the stars out my window. I spend more time wondering if you see them too. It always makes me feel some kind of way. It always makes me feel like I'm your prey to see you going. Like on the day when we first met. To see you going. Like on the day when we first met. Why does every Sunday feel like Friday to me? Do I need to grow? Do I need to grow? Always sitting, waiting, wishing, wanting to be. But do I need to grow? 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 Do I need to grow old?
Man, these songs are great. I think that you got a great future ahead with these tunes, man, because I feel like a lot of different folks can listen to this. It's kind of like not geared towards one specific genre or anything like that.
Awesome.
Well, it's 12:54 and 30 seconds. Let's do another one. You want to?
Let's do it.
Yeah, cool.
You guys are troopers, man. You came in here and played hard nonstop.
That's right.
We appreciate it.
Are we doing this new song?
Yeah.
Okay, this one I really haven't heard.
Disclaimer from Greg. Now, if we have to cut this, if we have to fade y'all out, which we probably won't, but anyway, I wanted to say thanks, and if y'all want to tell the listeners anything.
Yeah, just again, check us out on Facebook, Fine Lines Band. Check us out on Instagram, Fine Lines The Band. And check us out on SoundCloud. We got a song up there. The one that we just played, The Weekends, is posted up there, the
Sweet.
recorded version. And that's / Fine Lines Official.
We'll check those out. All right. We've been definitely enjoying it. Stu, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all y'all. Just in case.
Thank you. I know, right?
Let's do this.
Dreams. What in heaven's name caused you to meet me? Was it out of my control? Is it just how it's supposed to be? My heart, it screams. It's wondering what on earth we could have been. But the waning moon says, son, you'll find your shining sun eventually. I don't wanna feel like I have lost my wits. I've been running through this forest of my mind, and you're the only exit. I know it seems there really is no battle, it's just me. I keep telling myself one day you will find the one who knows you just like me. And every night I go to bed without a single sigh of knowing what it was that made me lose the fuzz of loving you, loving me. I don't want to feel like I have lost my way. I've been running through this forest of my mind. I don't wanna feel like I have lost my wits. I've been running through this forest of my mind, and I finally found the exit.
Great stuff. Great stuff. If you're just joining us, this has been the Northwest Georgia Music Hour. We're joined by Chris Sapp and Greg Moyer and Brad Beard from Fine Lines. Get a little Christmas music going. And make sure you get out and have yourselves a good old time, but stay safe. And check out mullinsmania.com because we got all kinds of stuff lined up for you. 2017 is going to be a great year.
Ooh, yeah.
And we'll be back next year for a little New Year's Eve show. So thanks again, guys, and I hope y'all have a wonderful holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays.
Thank you for having us.
All right, we'll see y'all next week, Ridge Runners.